To all my parents out there, I got a question. Have y'all ever developed an allergy for your own children? Because that's why I've been so delayed with posting YouTube videos. So, if you don't know me, I have four animals, two cats and two rabbits. But my rabbits, if you don't know anything about rabbits, they shed a lot, just like any other animal, but they shed a lot. Even short-haired rabbits shed like a freaking husky, okay? And so I would try to work, you feel me? I would try to work, create a video, and I would start coughing. I even had an asthma attack, and I don't even have asthma, but it would be like all of a sudden I can't breathe and I got a mucus. Yeah, it was just all bad. So I had to get all that situated. Uh my rabbits are still here. Moving them was one of the options, but this day house too. I don't want to move them back outside where they was in their outside little house, but we're back. We're back with the constant or consistent videos, and we're gonna lock right back into it. Unintentional vacation, but hey, here we are. What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Sean, known online as Sensei Trades or Sensei underscore on Instagram. Don't forget that X. I am a 7-year experienced day trader who has now brought his talents over to YouTube to show each and every one of y'all how to actually trade on a simple but efficient yet professional level. Recently, I have became a ranked hedge fund asset manager for the Darwin X program. So now I am pitted up against about 7,000 different traders on the platform to see who was going to get the max allocation once this part of the program is over. So as of right now, I am ranked. I can't remember. Let's go to the charts real quick. Let's go to the dashboard real quick. All right, so here we are on my dashboard. So I just got my account, or well, I just got enlisted and ranked this week, and this week was relatively slow, so I wasn't able to put in too many trades, or if I was able to put in trades, I wasn't able to hold them for a long amount of time just because the markets were just stupid this week. But as you can see, my current position, I am in 1,677th place out of 7,519. So I came into the program within the top 20% of traders. So that's pretty dang good. Let's go over my statistics. I'm a dashboard advocate. Look, forget about the P&Ls. The P&Ls look good and all, but we need to see that dashboard so we know that you are who you say you are. You feel me? So for right now, for my current position and my statistics, I'm eligible to manage about $30,000 if I can make it into the top 10, I believe. Or well, yeah, the top of the top has $375,000 allocated toward them. But look at these statistics. Just keep these in your mind. Out of a 6-month period. So for one, I need to get account age and a decent amount of return on a minimum amount of drawdown. So before I can upgrade to my gold program, I need to trade within the silver program for about 8 months, I think, but about 6 to 8 months. So y'all will be here on this journey. I got a couple other things I'm going to do, for content purposes, but I'll get into that after the yap session. But the number one in the silver program has a max drawdown after 6 months, 3.15% with a 26% return. So just to make the numbers easy for you, if you had a $100,000 trading account, he only lost 3,000 at most and has made 26,000 on the other side. All right, so let's get back to me, just because I'm conceited. I'm a big head. Oh yeah, copy that referral code and start your hedge fund journey too. They don't pay me for this. That was just their comedic purposes. Anything behind my face? No. All right, so right now I'm at 2.67% drawdown on 4.65% return. So this is just this is just my account. That's what I'm looking for. My return since I started this account back in December. So yeah, since December 12th, this is what I'm looking like. Assets and time frames. Obviously, I am primarily a Forex trader. So that's where majority of my positions came from. Commodities and so gold. And then indexes are here. I'll just start with the indexes. So yeah, as you see, I've taken 8 trades, won about 4 of them. For gold, I've taken 9 positions, won 66% of those. So I believe that's 2 missed. Yeah, I want to say that's about 2 trades missed. But Forex, as you see here, I've taken 162 different positions. So this is just how many times I click the button, right? 43% 43% accurate. So just a little under every other trade winning. So that's not bad. I have an approximate return of 2.79% over 29 different assets. So this is realistic numbers. I don't want to hear nobody talk about, well, Sean, this mentor said he's 85, 90% profitable. I guarantee you that was either for that day or that week. I'll stretch a bone. I'll even give him a month. But I'm telling you, if any trader out here gives you hard, accurate, hard numbers, right? Hard number statistics, they are lying to you. No trader is ever 100% profitable. If you are anything over 60% profitable, you've either been doing this longer than me or you're insider trading. Don't blame me, blame the messenger. Or don't shoot the messenger. All right. So let's see. What's all this down here? Trading time distribution. Okay, so it's just a session that I trade in. So me, preferably, I like to sleep on my trades. So I'll enter my trades during the Asian session if I can, and then let them ride through London, and then I probably will close them through New York session. So from my statistics, you should be able to tell. I don't know if you're able to tell because I can't even tell most of this stuff just because I haven't read through it. I am more of an intraday trader that is okay with letting my positions swing. So if I can close within the trading day, then that's what I'm going to do. But if I have to sit on my trades and wait, then I'm down with that too. So here's some more detailed statistics. Yeah, so in a day, I might take about 6 trades on average, 45% profitable, profit factor of 1.62%. So I'm able to get you back 1.6 times your money. At least that's my potential, right? Average winning trade of 0.16%. So that's about 1.16%. That'd be $160. So I guess that's just all my trades put together. Average losing trade of negative 0.8%. So that would be $8. Just to make the numbers simple. That would be $8 of 16. So the payoff ratio makes sense. So 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. You see how everything that I have been telling y'all since the inception of my YouTube is right here on paper. What's this correlation? Investing in assets that are correlated to each other. I guess it's just comparing me to other traders. Yeah, either way, these are my statistics. What's the signal account stuff? And so here is the return on my account. As you can see, we started off pretty slow, had a pretty strong drawdown, but then we got right and we've been up ever since. So we chilling on that. And yeah, let's move on to the app session. Let me holler at y'all, man. I see what y'all looking up. Y'all keep searching on YouTube asking about psychology, trading psychology specifically. And I'm going to give you the answer for all of your problems. The answer for all of your problems is you, the one watching this video right now. You are your own worst enemy. And this goes beyond trading. This goes with life. Why are you telling yourself no? Why are you removing your own chance to find out before somebody else does? Why are you letting excuses get in the way of your success? Now, if you watch my very first video, Discipline Makes Millions, some of this stuff might sound repetitive to you, but I don't care. Some of y'all may be new watching this video, and you need this. You need this. Accountability is the number one thing that gets you far in life. If you are unable, even if the situation wasn't your fault, if you are unable to say, it is my fault for my part in the situation. Again, even if you're not wrong about it, if you can't at least say that about yourself, you don't have the accountability needed to be a trader. If you are unable to see your own wrongs before you try to point the finger at somebody else, you do not have the accountability needed for growth. If you want to grow, you need to start looking within. A seed needs water and sunlight to grow. But where does the roots always come from? It comes from within the seed. So you need to produce water and sunlight to help grow them roots. And the water and sunlight in this situation is your accountability and your discipline. If you want to figure out how to strengthen your psychology, those two things right there: discipline and accountability. Discipline keeps the accountability there. Discipline gets you to do the things that you may not want to do, that may feel uncomfortable to do, but is necessary for what you need to get done. When you go to the gym, your muscles don't start to grow and develop when you're fresh. They start to grow and develop when you're sore, when you are tired, when you don't have the energy left for it. This is when growth happens, not when you're comfortable. It's easy to be comfortable. It's easy to say that was somebody else's fault. It's hard to say, yeah, that was me. I had my fault. When's the last time you heard somebody openly admit they're wrong and apologize for it? You knew they was dead wrong. Shoot, even they knew they was dead wrong, but they still had to pass the blame to somebody else. Whether they flipped it back on you, whether it was their brother's fault, their girlfriend's fault, but it never was their fault. Every situation that involves another person, bad breakup, business fallout, it's always the other person's fault. You notice that when somebody has to explain themselves, usually they never include their part in the story unless it paints them in a better light. Being uncomfortable is where you find the growth. Yes, let's bring this back to trading. Yes, risk that 1%. Back up a little bit. Risk that 1%, but don't be scared after a while to try to up that. Risk 1.5, risk 2%. Jeff Bezos did an interview about 10 years ago. He said that he's always trying to prove himself wrong. And when you think about it, it makes sense, because you have to hold yourself accountable enough to have the valid information to know what you're talking about, to know what you're doing in order to prove yourself wrong. And another thing, right, for my 40 billion subscribers out there, some of y'all's first thought when I said that was, what about something else? And that's exactly my point as far as accountability. Making the minority the majority of the situation doesn't excuse your part in it. It don't. I don't care about what they do. It's about what you are doing. Again, it's easy to say it was somebody else's fault. What was your part in it? Why were you there in the first place? Why were you even dealing with these people? Why haven't you changed your situation yet? You know, most of people's problems are self-inflicted wounds because they don't want to take accountability. How your life in shambles, but you never pray. How you fat, but never have money. How you broke, but never sober. Answer those questions. How are these things always happening to you? How is bad always happening in your life and you don't do nothing about it? I said it in my very first video again, the greatest gift that you have ever received in your lifetime was the God-given ability to change. And in order to change, you have to start looking inside yourself. Trading is a game of self. No mentor, no strategy, no YouTube video, no book, no email. There is nothing in this world that will make you a better trader besides yourself. Me and other mentors out there, other actual mentors, we are here to set the foundation and shorten your learning curve. But you can't blame us for how long it takes a journey when you don't apply yourself. You only take in half the information and you don't have the discipline to slow down and actually fall in love with the process. You see somebody like me making money, or you see another YouTuber making money via trading, and instead of going to your demo account, you want to throw in a little bit of money and see what's popping. Now you can do that, don't get me wrong, but would you rather keep giving away $100 after $100 after $100, or just have a $1,000 demo account and then just blow $100 10 times? Yes, one side you might not be making money, but on the other side, you're only going to be making a couple dollars max, because it's only $100. You're not turning that $100 into $1 million, bro, ma'am, brother, sister, cuzzo. You're not doing it. You know, I hate to burst your bubble like that, but I have to give you the realistic side of trading. I'm not one of these gurus on here trying to sell you a lifestyle. You make the lifestyle. When you get into this game, you realize just how fake money really is. We are pulling money. We are pulling money out of thin air, basically. You are staring at a box. Move on a chart. Move on a graph. And you make money from guessing if the direction it's going is correct. That don't sound too hard, don't it? But yet it's one of the hardest jobs on the planet for people. 90-something% of people fail in this lifestyle. And why is that? The reason you're clicking on this video. This is all psychological. This is all you. Your results in the markets come from the improvement of you and your own life. You can't just try to pray upon a star, wish upon a star, pray to the Lord Jesus Christ above, and think you're just going to be immediately profitable. That's not how this works. It's not how this works. The same way you have to work your job a cool 6 months, maybe a year before you get a raise, it's the same thing with this. You're going to have to show up every day for however long it takes until you finally start seeing profitability. Don't let one good day fool you. There's always a beginner's luck. There is always a beginner's luck. So if you want to master your psychology to become a professional trader, speaking from a professional trader standpoint, because I am a professional trader, you need to master yourself. You need to master your discipline, and you need to hold yourself accountable for everything. Even if the situation wasn't your fault entirely, you have to at least be able to say, it's my fault for even allowing this situation to happen to me. Those are two things. It sounds simple, but it's not. It's hard for people to take accountability, like I've been saying. It's easier to say that it was not my fault. It wasn't my fault, Mom. My brother did it. I didn't break that window, Dad. It was Roger from across the street. Knowing good and well, you threw the ball that eventually broke that window. You see what I'm saying? So whenever you lose trades, right? Let me stick to more trading things now. When you lose trades, you're going to try to say that it was the market's fault. Oh, the markets are out to get me, man. They keep hunting my stop losses. No, you were just off. The markets ain't going to do nothing but what they were designed to do, and that's go up and down. You thought you could impose your will on the market. You thought you could tell the markets what to do. You thought that liquidity hunt, reversal, inversion, order flow, order block, unicorn, kill zone, session break, gap was the end all be all and the one model you need for life. It all comes back to you. If you, even with your mentor, if your mentor is like me, join the Discord, link in the description below. I don't sell nothing, absolutely free. If your mentor is calling out trades, right? If he calls out whatever trades he or she takes so you can follow them with him, you still have to click the button. You can't blame me for calling out, I'm going to enter this trade, and then I lose the trade, and then you end up blowing your account. Because if you try to come at me talking about, dang, Sean, you suck, why did that trade miss? I done blew my whole account. I'm going to respond to you and ask, why wasn't your risk managed then, bro? No loss should blow your account unless you're prepared for it. Unless you told yourself, I'm putting my entire account up on this trade and I don't care what happens, win or lose. Why were you not managing your risk? You feel me? Discipline and accountability. These two things they go into your risk management. Every video, without miss, your risk management will show if you are disciplined and accountable enough. If you know you're only supposed to lose $100 each trade, but you let each trade slide to $150, you're not holding yourself accountable enough. You are not disciplined enough. Discipline and accountability. Forget what these gurus are talking about. Your strategy doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It don't mean a damn thing. I'll say that for the next section. I'm gonna make this video a little longer for y'all just because I've been off this for a week. So I guess we can step into the next thing, which is strategy, right? I do not believe in strategy. And what I mean by this is I don't believe it in the way that these gurus on YouTube are going to teach it to you. Your strategy holds no increased probability for profitability. All that talk about algorithms, hunting your stop losses, it's not real. It's not real. Tell that guru that you learned that stuff from to show you on a chart where the market is telling you that orders are placed above this high, I'm going to hunt them. Tell him to show you that stuff. He won't be able to. He or she won't be able to. Not trying to exile my ladies here. Because it don't exist. None of that stuff is real. Is there liquidity in the market? Yes. Because the entire market's liquidity is millions of buyers and sellers transacting with each other at a certain price point. When you enter a trade, whatever size trade it is, your broker is going to immediately find somebody of the opposite order to then fill you to send you into the markets. This is how this stuff works. So if you think out of the hundreds of millions of traders on the planet trading the same thing you are, that the big wigs are just going to be able to stop hunt. No, it's ridiculous. All buyers and sellers are trying to do is transact at different prices so everybody can make their money. All this hubbub, all that extra stuff is just additional, optional context for your psychology to make sense of the trade before you take it. None of that stuff is physically real. You can't find this stuff nowhere. You can only find it through other people, through other traders who created these concepts on their own because they mastered themselves to create these strategies later. So block every guru that tells you that a strategy comes before psychology. It does not. A strategy, the technicals are nothing but lines and boxes on a chart. Every single strategy, regardless if it is a breakout trade or a reversal trade, is always going to need some kind of structure to break in order to look for an opportunity to enter the markets. That is everybody's plan. Structure break, entry, risk management. I just saved you thousands of dollars. There is no holy grail technical strategy because everybody is their own holy grail. That's why you need to work on improving yourself if you want to see profitability. Stop worrying about that concept that is only as real as the user. Your strategy, your charting strategy is as useless is as useful as your ability to manage risk. Because again, you will never be 100% profitable over the course of your career. You're going to have days where you don't miss a trade. You may have a week where you only miss 1 or 2 trades. Shoot, I even had a month where I took 11 trades and only lost 2 of them. This stuff can happen, but over the span of your career, if you watch the Darbonex dashboard review, it's just not realistic. You should look to be between 35 to 45% accurate over the course of your career. If you can bust 50% or even a little bit higher, that is great. You are up there as a trader. But now the bar to professionalism isn't as high as people think. If you can at least pay your bills with trading, you are deemed a professional trader, regardless if you're part-time or full. But you need to master yourself first. Understand that as far as technical strategies, the fun stuff, the chart work, all the markets are going to do is go up and down. Nothing more, nothing less. Wait for a high or a low to be broken, then you add your own context. Then that's when you tell yourself the story of the markets are being manipulated. I'm gonna enter after this high is breached, or I'm gonna enter on the 930 gap retracement. That's when you add all that extra stuff. All that extra stuff should not be the foundation of your trading. That's foolish. If you tell yourself that the markets are being manipulated, but then you keep getting stopped out, which means you keep getting manipulated. You see how the self-gaslighting can just get stronger and stronger over time? Because you just knew there was orders above those highs. Market pushed and grabbed them, you clicked the sell button, and that joint just kept going. That's how it is in this world, man. Stop relying so much on the strategy and rely on your own intuition, and your risk management for the safety net in case your strategy, not even in case, when your strategy fails. All right, so now I've been yapping for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna end out the video with some chart work, right? Or maybe no, I'm gonna save that for my next video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a second video breaking down my entire trading approach. I know I run through it in every other video, but it's going to be a dedicated approach to my trading methods called SKC. But you'll learn what that means in the next video. Announcements. I think I am going to purchase a prop firm challenge of my Discord's choice. So join the Discord, link is in the description below. And then I'm going to obviously trade it and document that journey until the payouts. And then depending on how big the payout is, I might vlog me spending it or something, but I don't know. But join the Discord, link in the description below. Don't forget to like and sub to the channel. We are back for more consistent videos. Road to 1,000, man. We are at 73 or 72, 73 subscribers at the making of this video. We need to get more people in the dojo, man, to show them how to actually trade out here. Show them the reality of trading. You can buy the Lambo, you can buy the watch, you know what I'm saying? Hit them with one of these for me. But that's not the realistic side of things. And that's what I'm here to show you. All right. So until next time, may the bag forever runneth deep. See y'all later.